an episode like this. Well, full of human. Gavin here, and I'll feature a sandwich in mouth. This is gonna be playing Mario Sunshine. Breathe. So I got no bad sandwich in my mouth now. And, science bites. Alright, last bite. This episode, we're gonna make a lot of progress. I can feel it. I have a lot of food.
What?
Oh, there's so many different things. It's just gonna be a colorful, awesome adventure. Alright, ready when you are.
Hello, and welcome to Fool the Humans, Super Mario Sunshine, episode 10, I think. Get in the hole, Mario!
Giggity.
We're at Serena Beach, here we go, I knew it! Scrubbing the beach!
Oh yeah, this is the... I feel like this is the one that like everyone talks about with Mario Sunshine. Like this is the level. The thing everyone talks about. Like this and then like the pinball machine. Or pachinko. So is it just like you have to get a majority of it done?
Yeah,
or?
you have to, it's like 95%. So I'm trying not cheese it this time, but...
If push comes to shove.
Also, you can break the bottles, and that's kind of helpful. Oh,
Ah.
I forgot there was one right there. Can I take you? Thank you.
Alright, I mean, it looks like you're getting like the vast majority of it.
Yeah, it's...
Like, how persnickety does it get?
It can be pretty persnickety. Oops. Didn't mean to break that one.
I had a thought and then I immediately lost it.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, do you think like Mario Sunshine and like this goo mechanic was like a precursor to Splatoon?
Oh, 100%. The second I saw Splatoon,
Like-
I was like, oh shit, it's Sunshine. It's Sunshine.
Like, do you think someone who like was developing, they're like, you remember all that goo in Sunshine? What if we just made that a game? Alright, if that's not 95%, then I don't.
Oh yeah, no, I've
Then
got
this
plenty.
game's broken.
I've got plenty left. I don't
That's gonna-
think
you're
it counts the people. Oh, maybe it counts the people. I can't remember if it... Oh shit, I might have to get
just,
the
like,
people.
Go watch. There's like one little speck underneath of that dude, and like.
There we go. So you can see like that a little bit there.
Yeah.
And I think it was counting the people. I think.
Oh, cool. You just get the shine.
Yep.
Well done.
Thanks.
First try.
Well, this used to be one of my more favorited ones as a kid, because I just liked cleaning the goo off as a kid.
Weirdo.
I know.
Then maybe we should play that. Isn't there that multiplayer game where it's like... It's like you're the cleanup crew after the hero has gone through a sci-fi thing, and you're just cleaning up like the gore and body parts. It's like it's essentially like, imagine like you're the cleanup crew for like a Doom level.
I don't know.
And, like,
I've never played that, but I'm definitely willing.
I'll have to find it and like show you the trailer. It's like literally it's just like cleanup crew for like Doom, essentially. They're just like, oh, someone came through here and murdered a bunch of monsters. Like, you gotta mop up all the blood and squeegee the walls. Like, put all the corpses in the like in the furnace. Let me just stand still and spray you. What?
It's honestly the... Oh! I feel betrayed. Oh! Hey! Fucking rude.
I still love that tactic. I'm like, man, I'll just stand over here and spray you.
It's genuinely the fastest way to end these, usually. Going on. Like, whenever he stops, you just spray him. Because that way you don't
Make him
waste as
run
much...
away.
You,
You don't waste time and water
yeah.
just chasing after him.
What the... Get into the room, camera!
Alright, well, that's a fake one. That's a fake one.
Where the motherfucker would go?
Maybe back downstairs.
Yeah, probably. Ow. Excuse me. No?
No?
There's a... Oh, wait, there he is. Haha.
Blends in. It's just... the mechanic is just goofy.
Hit him! There we go.
Nice.
You're so annoying. Shut up about me being annoying. You do the same damn thing every level. I've been playing this game too much. I'm getting triggered by being called annoying.
Okay, I found the name of that game that I was talking about. It's called Viscera Cleanup Detail. In Viscera Cleanup Detail, you step into the boots of a space station janitor tasked with cleaning up after various horrific sci-fi horror events. Instead of machine guns and plasma rifles, your tools are a mop and a bucket. That hero left a mess, and it's up to you to deal with the aftermath. I love their weird swirly eyes.
I know.
Or at least the grandpa's swirly eyes. It just makes him look like an insane person. Which he probably is. Considering all of the, like, ridiculous things where he's just like, I've got all these different ways to clean up the bay. Go unplug that giant cork being defended by a tank. It's like, okay.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine.
Also, I think it's weird that he also wears like a Delfino citizen like costume of like I'm a human, but I'm wearing their skin.
Yeah.
That's like that's a little
Creepy.
disconcerting.
Bro, where are you even?
Still swimming. Man, some of these shines have been like real simple.
Yeah.
Compared to like early on. It's like the first like 20 shines is like, all right, here's these terrible levels. Just like, shine number 41. It's just walk over there. I don't know.
Basically. I also like how with others it's like there's obviously a painting thing, but for this it's like be teleported by the sun.
Right. I mean, they had that in Mario 64.
True.
Which, for 64, it makes sense because you're transported to like a sky tower, and you're flying. So it's like there's kind of like a logical leap there. But this one is like, I don't know, look into the sun and then you end up in a cove.
Yeah.
There's an old crazy dude who wants you to clean the bay. Have fun. It's like, all right.
These are my favorite because, like, here's some platforming, so you could get this, more platforming.
I do like the tightrope idea, though.
Oh, no, yeah, these are actually fun. I don't mean to be complaining, like, tightrope, but, like...
I heard you like platforming, so we put platforms in your platform so you can platform while you platform.
Yeah. I just feel like for some of these, it's like, well, we also could have just, like, had the flood level, like, in the level, you know, or the floodless level.
Yeah. Because it's just like the floodless is its own challenge, so it's like why are you creating this challenge to get to a challenge?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I guess that's like a way to do it, but I feel like with Mario, it should just be like, here's the thing I do, and then here's another thing you do, not like, okay, do this thing so you can do the other thing.
Yeah.
Like, it should be more direct.
What hell hath
also-
you brought on to me today? Fuck you.
That looks terrible.
Yeah, and you start down here.
You start in what I'm assuming is like an ant
Yeah.
enclosure.
Yeah, probably. I think there's a 1-up in one of these, but
Whatever.
yeah, fucking care.
I also like and I know I've griped about like the, you know, quote unquote storytelling that goes on, or like the logic that goes on in this game, but it's just like you do these floodless levels. Why does he give the flood back to you?
Nope. Fuck.
Like,
I don't know.
it's like he steals it from you and makes you do this awful thing, and then you survive, but then like, what does he go? Ah, shucks, he won. I guess I'll give this back to you. It's like, all right, I don't think you know how to do this villain thing quite right.
Right. Okay, I might
It's
have
like-
to.
It's just like, and I know you're a kid, but like, magic paintbrush, wait until you learn about guns. Just shoot Mario.
Here, gets those nails over there.
I'm like, it's like, shit, even your dad uses guns. He fires bullet bills at Mario.
This is true.
He's got giant aircrafts, like, loaded with cannons. But you're like, nah, Dad, that's some boomer stuff. Boomers use guns. The new wave, paintbrush.
Paintbrush and identity theft.
He's like, I'm gonna become a famous artist and then steal Mario's identity. That is the true way. Nice. I still hate this version of the song though.
Oh, the acapella.
Like it's so bad. It's like an episode of. It's not even like an episode of Glee. It's like the sound effect that they use right after commercial break on Glee. I like the hole.
Fuck.
Can you like 3-part wall jump? Like if you side flip diagonally into that one wall and then wall kick off of it into the corner, can then you wall kick off of that?
Oh, almost.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, I think that's what you're.
That's a cool platforming thing, though. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I don't like this one.
Well then. I mean, that's the cool mechanic though, the being able to wall kick diagonally like that, because and then like keep doing it, because that means like if you were in like a rectangular prism that was going up, you could wall kick in a circle up a tower, and that would be really cool. It's just interesting. It's interesting you see things that they added after Mario 64. All those fancy newfangled jumps. Back in my day, all you had to do was a wahoo up the stairs. Oh yeah, so remember when we were talking about the controls of this game, and you were talking about how it was because of the way the GameCube controller was designed was part of why the controls are so weird on the Switch. So I actually learned more about that.
I cannot get that jump. I can't figure out the best way to do that.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
I'm not quite sure you're supposed to do that triangular jump.
In a circle?
Yeah.
Can you like reverse it though? Like so you get in the corner and you wall kick diagonally to the one wall. Can you just wall kick diagonally straight back to the first wall and just climb?
Possibly?
But yeah, so I learned more about that, and so the specifics of that is that controllers, or at least and a lot of controllers still have it, but specifically the older controllers, there's actually two types of output signal that a controller could put out, and it's basically analog output and digital output. And so a digital output is literally a 1 or a 0, and it's to a nice.
I don't think I was supposed to do
I'm
that.
not sure that's how you were supposed to do that, but nice. But so the digital inputs are literally like basically true or false. Like, was the button pressed? Like, and so it sends a signal when the button is pressed down. And then the analog signals have varying degrees to it. And that's why you have variable speed with Mario. Of that you can slow walk, quick walk, normal run, fast run. Like you have those varying degrees. Is because when you press up on the analog stick, it's actually generating a specific value based on how far you're moving it. And that's considered an analog output. And so the way that the Nintendo 64 and the GameCube controllers were designed is there's a thing on analog controllers like that called the dead zone. And the dead zone is where you are pressing forward on the analog stick, but there's like the first few values of that press do nothing, and that's called the dead zone, where it's like you're pressing forward ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Well done. But nothing happens. And so it's the way, so like you were saying, it was the way the GameCube controller was set up. Its specific dead zone and the values that you used for the analog stick on the GameCube controller are completely different from the Switch. And so when they coded it for the Switch, I don't think they adjusted the dead zone values.
This is the last one. Oh, thank God.
So that was something I learned that was interesting. I'd like to credit YouTuber and streamer Simply. He goes by Simply. That's where I learned it from. He is a Mario 64 speedrunner, and he holds some world records, and I enjoy his content. And he was actually talking about the differences between different versions of Mario 64 and explaining how the dead zone on a controller works, and that kind of like pieced together like all that information put together. I was like, oh, that's why it's wonky on the Switch, because they didn't adjust the physical values in the dead zones. So thank you, Simply, for enlightening me. Teaching me the way of Nintendo.
The way of the Nintendo.
But for real, if there was like a Nintendo brand karate dojo as a kid, I would have totally.
Oh, 110%.
Just like learn the way of Nintendo Kung Fu.
This one's actually a little more difficult than the normal races because he's like platforming all over the place.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more movement going on.
Yeah. It's like actually hard to get to a spot where you can stand and hit him. You know.
Yeah.
My normal obnoxious strat of not actually chasing him, but just standing back and hitting him.
Stand and deliver. And then he just jumps off the side like it's nothing.
I may have... Oops.
May have miscalculated that a
Yeah.
little bit.
I lost him a little. It's okay. I'll come back up here. We just platform our way back up. I want to point out, I think this was also the first game where you're... Okay, just don't grab the wall for me, Mario. Thank you. You can kind of mess up your jumps severely due to the slight tilt of...
Yeah, like it's got aggressive angle changes.
Yeah. I heard it. I heard the music change
Because...
over. Where you at, Elam?
Because I think in Mario 64, when you do a wall kick, the angle of your wall kick is dependent on the angle at which you entered the wall kick. So you couldn't, like, change angles after you hit the wall.
Surprise, motherfucker! I'm over here! Ow.
He's like, fuck you, I'll shoulder check you.
Ow. Oh no, I'm actually getting hurt. Nope, that... Nope.
Also, I would like to submit my idea because there's like all the Mario sports games, like Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, Mario Soccer. I actually really liked the Mario Soccer game. It was really good. I would like to submit my idea. Mario Hockey. I think that would make a fantastic game.
That could be fun. Sorry, I had to take it.
Because I used to love playing hockey video games.
I never really played a lot of sports games. I hilariously am really good at I think it's FIFA, the soccer game.
Yeah.
Because when I worked as a programmer, we had Okay, I'll just try and find a coin. I'm sorry about the annoying beeping. We had like games we would play, and
like as a break room thing.
Yeah.
Or
We
like
just had video games we could play in the break room, and FIFA was one of them, and it was good like team bonding kind of stuff, you know, because we would all get together
like
to
squad up and do like 2v2 or whatever.
Yeah. Well, no, we could do like whole teams. Everyone would join in.
I don't remember the last like installment of it I've played, but I have played the FIFA games. I tend to burn out on them just because I played soccer as a kid and know a lot about soccer, and it just kind of like it was like one of those things where it's just like I don't know. It's like I've done too much of this in my life. I don't want to do it in a video game.
I didn't mean to land on that there.
But the hockey games I always really like. So there's the NHL series that I've always had fun with, and I'd play multiplayer with my brother, and we'd go like head to head. And we'd play our teams against each other.
Whoa! What the fuck?
What was that?
I don't know.
Was that just like a random spring?
Yeah, it just shot me out. That was rude. I'm in the middle of a chase. Don't you know I'm doing busy work?
But the Mario Soccer game for the GameCube was actually really fun. I played that. And then I played the game that actually started my golfing video game obsession that you like to point out. The game that actually started that was Mario Golf for the Game Boy Color. It was probably one of the earliest video games that I played. And so that was the beginning of the obsession.
So it's all
and nothing will
Mario's
ever
fault.
compare to it. Like nothing will ever compare to it. It's still would argue it's one of the best golfing video games.
Fair enough.
And that shit came out in the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, so I brought up FIFA because I don't really play sports games or anything, but I'm weirdly good at FIFA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
I remember I got like a winning streak. Honestly, I don't think I'd actually ever lost a game. Like I always won, and so eventually I actually got office banned from the FIFA game because it was determined it was unfair if I was playing. I don't think I'm actually.
Yeah, you were unfair. Whoever had you on their team had an unfair advantage.
Yes. Which I will tell you to this day, I don't know what I'm doing. I literally am just playing the game. I'm not strategizing or anything. I'm just kind of running around doing things, and this was determined unfair. I thought it was funny because I didn't care. I was like, I only played because you asked me to, and this ain't my jam at all. But apparently, I'm a prodigy.
I used to love playing. I think it was I don't remember what year it was. I think it's like NHL 2018 or 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever year was like an NHL game came out. I liked that version of the game because it included it included specific eras for certain teams.
I just wanted to
so
point
like
out. There's the harbor.
Oh, nice.
And there's Peanut Park.
Okay. I still think it's cool that you can see them in the distance.
I think that's... Oh,
So
okay.
you're
So
looking
we're looking at
there.
it. I was like, how is it on the left on both sides? But I see now.
But that game had like specific eras of teams that you could play, and like they included the players from those eras. So it was like interesting because like, so my quote unquote hockey team, the team that I root for, is the Washington Capitals. And so in that game you could play, they had basically, I think they called them all-star teams, and it was the 2000s, like the year 2000 all-star team for the Washington Capitals. And so it was like those were all the hockey players that I like grew up watching with my dad. I was just like, yes, I know all these people. I don't know any of the new players, but I know these players. Wow, you really just full sent that. And he's like 5 hours behind. Good lord.
I spent way too much time in this game. I liked beating this guy. I don't know why. So, like, I found all the ways. That was even slow for me. I think there was a slightly better, faster way to cheese it. But I just kind of was like, I don't. You can kind of tell, if you rewind a minute ago, I kind of walked forward because I was trying to remember how I cheesed it, and then I was like, I give up. I'm gonna beat him anyway. I don't need to remember my specifics anymore.
Wow, what a flex. Like, I don't need to remember, I got this.
Yeah. Just because as a kid I would just do it over and over and over and over and over again, and I never stopped.
I know. Alright, so with that, Shine, do you want to do this event, or?
There's no event yet. We can end the episode.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. This is a slightly longer one because we went on a bit of a rant, and I decided to just run for the next star. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry, my brain kind of died for a second there. Just insert a loading screen over my face when that happens.
Just buffering.
Buffering. 1 moment, please. Yeah. Next episode, gonna go get some more shines. Bye.
Bye.